Hey, what's going on, shipheads? JD here from Talking Ship with JD and Kenny.
What's up, my boy?
Just hanging out, my man. Ready to do this episode.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. I always love hearing your voice. So angelic.
Caught me off guard with that one. Today's episode is going to be a, what do we call it? A specialty episode or
Yeah, let's call it a special.
a special? Today's episode is going to be a special. Usually there's always a specific ship involved, but today we're going to do something a little bit different around the cruise community. Probably the top 5 most commonly asked questions is a drink package worth it?
Yeah, you can go on any vlog, anything, and that's probably one of the first questions asked. Go on Facebook, and it's always, "Hey, is the drink package worth it?" I'm like, "Oh, here we go."
So with that in mind, we are going to try to answer that question in our own way. It's not an easy yes or no. It's I guess it's situational to your situation.
Yes.
My situation, it's definitely worth it for me, but we'll get into all that here in a minute. And then we're going to talk about some of the different bars fleet wide, some of the different drinks at those
Yes. Yes.
Just
We
have a
know
little
about
fun with
that
it.
kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's jump into it, JD.
All right. Let's first of all, let's go ahead and explain for those of you who don't know. We're talking about the deluxe beverage package, specifically Royal Caribbean. It's called the deluxe beverage package, which unlike Carnival caps your drinks at, I think, 15 in a 24-hour
Yes.
period.
15.
Royal Caribbean is unlimited in that 24-hour period. And the deluxe beverage package generally runs without any specials between $82 to $120 per day per person without any kind of discounts. Now, if you're Prime in the casino, they offer you Prime member deals. They offer you deals based on your status with Royal. I am Diamond Plus, for example. I just got an offer for $54.99 per person per day, where a buddy of mine, it was $79.99 per person per day because he doesn't have any of those tier offers or anything.
Yeah, and sometimes that pricing, it can depend on how many days the cruise is or how many nights rather. So say if you're doing one of the 3-night cruises, you know, the pricing could very well be a whole lot lower, just because it's 3 nights, but it's still not gonna be something that's like super, 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 super cheap by no means.
Right. And also with the drink package, and Kenny, correct me on this part if I'm wrong. Now, when you book your cruise, you can choose to prepay gratuities or tip people out as you go and have gratuities taken off of your account altogether. With the
Yes.
drink package, the deluxe beverage package, you don't have an option. You pay gratuities with the package. 18%.
Exactly.
Okay.
They're gonna add gratuities to it regardless, whether you pick to pay your gratuities before or you pay them after or you don't pay them at all and tip out later on. Yeah, with the drink package, the gratuities are going to be added. Now, maybe you could tell me when we say gratuities added. So when you get a drink and you get your receipt, right? Is there gratuities on that receipt, or is that already part of the price you paid?
It's part of the price you pay on the front end when you use your CPass card to get a drink. When you have the deluxe beverage package, you don't get any kind of receipt. You can look on your app later on and see how much each drink was. I always like to keep count.
Mhm.
It's kind of a competition stupid. At my age, I shouldn't be doing these stupid competitions, but my buddies that travel with me, we like to compare notes the next day. You know, I did 15. Oh yeah, I did 18.
Compare notes.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I beat you.
it does show you the drink or where you were at, how much you were charged for whatever drink that you ordered. But of course, if you prepay the package, it just shows you how much that drink would have been. But when you purchase the package on your app or online or call them to purchase it, you don't have a choice. They don't even ask you. With the deluxe beverage package, it's 18% gratuity added into your total price.
Gotcha. Like that explanation. Good one.
Another thing with the deluxe beverage package is it used to be there's two people in your room. One person doesn't drink at all. It used to be you could call Royal, work out a little side deal with them, and one person gets the deluxe alcohol beverage package and the other one gets the deluxe refreshment package.
Yes.
And you were good to go. Then they started getting a little more strict on it, and that person that doesn't drink needed a doctor's note or something like that. Then they would let it slide. Now, no doctor's note, no exception. If you get the alcohol package and you have somebody else in your room who doesn't drink, guess what? They have to get that package too.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't care if your partner's pregnant. It doesn't matter. They're not letting anything slide. Like JD said, it doesn't matter if you do have a so-called doctor's note saying if I drink alcohol, my stomach is going to burst and I'm going to die on the spot. They don't care anymore because it's all about money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So you either, and here's the thing, and JD can attest to this, you have to figure out just how much you're going to drink, whether or not the drink package is going to benefit you.
Right. And so let's just do this. An average cruise length, we'll say, is 7 days.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the average, the top tier price, unless you're getting something ridiculous, you're ordering a screwdriver, a vodka soda, a pina colada, those are $14. So let's just say you tip $1 for every drink you get. Let's say you get 10 drinks in a day. That's $150 a day times 7 days. That's $1,050 if you drink 10 drinks a day. Obviously, if you drink 15 drinks a day, it's going to be more than that. So $1,050 is what you would pay if you didn't have the drink package, and that's tipping $1 per drink. So my thought on it is, aside from having any of the Prime perks or free drinks because you're Diamond or Diamond Plus or Signature, if you don't have any of those freebies and you drink at least 8 drinks a day, the drink package is worth it.
Yeah, I would totally agree. It's and I haven't, of course, with our status and all this other stuff, I haven't had to get a drink package in a while because you're just like me. I spend a lot of my evening time in the casino, not counting when I go to shows and stuff like that. Most of the rest of my evening is usually, in the casino where I get free drinks because, I'm at Prime. And then throughout the day, I'll have a drink. Yeah, well, more than a drink. I'll have a few drinks throughout the day. And that's where I use my Diamond Plus. And if I go past my 5 drinks for Diamond Plus, I'll buy me another drink or 2. I've got no problem with that. So me getting the drink package isn't going to benefit me at all.
Right. Yeah. And see, another good thing with you is you and your significant other, you are both Prime, although she doesn't drink much.
Right.
I really wish. Okay, follow me on this for a minute. Your Diamond you Diamond Plus, so you get 5 free drinks a day.
Right.
Prime in the casino, all your drinks are comped as long as you're in the casino. There
Exactly.
should be there should be another package for those people
I agree.
because my significant other is not Prime. So if she gets the drink package, I have to get the drink package, even though I get free drinks as long as I'm in the casino and I get 5 free a day already.
Right.
You shouldn't need more than that. Even if you had to buy a couple out of pocket, that's fine. But for her to drink 8 drinks a day,
Exactly.
she's got to have the drink package. Therefore, I
Right.
have to have the drink package.
Yeah. And that's that's the tricky part when it comes to all of this trying to make it all mesh together. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
everybody's trying to get to at least Prime so they can have the free drinks in the casino. And I think that's the main component to getting the drink package or not getting the drink package is the Prime in the casino.
Right.
Because Prime, it doesn't matter if you're Prime, Signature, or Masters. The drinks in the casinos are all the same. There's no higher tier drinks or anything like that. You can drink what you want in the casino. So once you get that, and depending on your, if you're at least up to diamond, then you're getting the free drinks. You mesh those two together, now you got something going. And
Right.
like JD said, you know, if if it's two of you, like me and the Slot Whisperer, we're both, I'm Prime, she's Signature, we're both Diamond Plus. So a drink package isn't gonna do us any good anyway, because for one, the Slot Whisperer don't hardly drink. So that benefited me a crap ton now.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, and like I said in the beginning, everybody's decision is going to be situational. In my situation, I have to get it because uh, we both drink more than 8 drinks a day.
Right.
I mean, she'll drink, 6 or 7 just sitting out at the pool from the length of time she sits at the pool. So, I mean, but they but here's the thing. I feel like from a money standpoint, a major part of the cruise line's goal is to funnel people into the casino.
Hmm.
Spend your money in the casino.
I totally agree.
Even if the average person drops $500 in the casino and they're not Prime, I guess what I'm trying to say is if the cruise line's goal is to keep people in the casino spending money, um, make Prime easily attainable,
A little
more
bit easier.
easily
Yeah.
attainable. I mean, it's not like it's that hard right now if you're a gambler. If you're not, if you're just a casual, I brought $200 with me to play on, you're probably never going to get Prime. And for those of you who don't know, the way Prime works is you get 1 point for every $5 won or lost. If you're one of them lucky people who everything you touch turns to gold and you throw a $20 in there and you hit a jackpot for 10K, you don't need to spend another dollar. You got it.
All right.
Other people, it takes $2,000 to hit their 2,500 points.
Yes, very easily.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess it also depends on how many cruises you go on a year. If you're a 2 cruise a year person, spending that money to get to Prime is not going to
Yeah.
really benefit you.
No. The only benefits I see to if it say you only do 2 cruises a year. Here's the benefits to it. You get to Prime, um, say it takes you both cruises to get to Prime. Now you're in that loop of getting better offers because it might have cost you a little bit more money, who knows, to, get to Prime. So your offers are going to be just uh slightly better. You know what
Correct.
I'm saying?
Right.
So
Yeah.
if you can get those offers, and once you get the offers, you're able to bump your 2 cruises to 3 cruises a year.
Right.
And you're not spending nowhere near as money because your offers are only costing you, port fees and taxes. So the little money you get to spend not paying for a full cruise, you could add a little bit to your gamble wallet and put a little bit more towards there so you can get and in that way you can use the 3 cruises to get to Prime.
Right. Yeah, any way you slice it, I mean, it
It's gonna take
kind
money.
of yeah, well, I mean, but I see what you're saying. So, let's say you have no perks, you have no offers. You go on a cruise and you pay $2,500 for your cabin for you and the
Mhm.
spouse,
Yeah.
or you
Not
and a
yeah.
friend, whatever,
Yeah.
and then you pay another $700 a person for your drink package.
Right.
I mean, you're
You're
now,
hard
you
pressed.
know,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So you go spend a little money in the casino on one of your trips, get to Prime, that eliminates the need for the drink package, providing you and your roommate both get Prime, and your next cruise is only going to be $400 or $500. So, I mean, there is a way to save money by getting Prime.
Yeah. It's just gonna take a little bit of money on the front end. And that's don't get me wrong, when we first started, you know, our little journey, drink packages and Prime and
Right.
loyalty status, it was a little touch and go. We were like, "Huh, I don't know if I'm gonna spend that money to get to this." And then we kind of, we got lucky a few times, of course. The slot whisperer is going to get lucky, which she always does now.
Yeah.
She always gets lucky. So we got it a little bit easier as opposed to some other people because, just talking to other people and they're like, man, I spent 10 grand up in here and I barely got to Prime. And I'm like, well, how the hell did you do that? You did it wrong.
Yeah.
If you spent 10 grand and you just barely got to Prime, you shouldn't be in the casino because
Right.
I don't know where you spent your money at. But, we still had to spend money to get to where we're at. It's it's just
Yeah.
something you're gonna have to really just sit down with yourself and say, do I want this? Do I want to keep spending the money on the drink package, or can I put this money that's in the drink package towards getting Prime?
Right. Another thing I flirted with the second person in my cabin is if we got her up to Prime as well, we would get free drinks as long as we're in the casino. We're Diamond
Mhm,
Plus, so we each get 5 a day. Even if we had to come out of our pocket for 10 drinks over the
mhm.
cruise, even 20, that's only $300 compared to 1,000.
Yeah, and most times over 1,000 if you're not, Diamond Plus. If you're not Diamond Plus, there's another 100 or 2.
You actually have a story about that, don't you? Last night
About
of
the
they slid the thing under your door and you looked and you owed like $700 for drinks or something?
that was an old cruise. That was an old cruise, and, that was like one of our first cruises.
Right, but
Close
I mean,
to
that's a prime example. If I remember
Oh, yeah.
correctly,
Oh,
you had
yeah.
no idea.
No, I bought and this was a 5-night cruise, and I bought $700 worth of drinks and
Yeah,
shots, and, yeah, I thought my better half was gonna stab me if she could have found a sharp enough, object.
right.
But, lucky enough and this is how she became the slot whisperer. Lucky enough, we went to the casino, and she won every stitch of our money back plus 100.
Nice. Yeah,
Oh,
saved your
uh
butt on that one.
Yeah, that was, I didn't, you know how it is. All you got is that little piece of plastic, and that's all
Right,
you do. You're not handing no money. I was like, "Here, take that card. Yeah, I want some shots. Hey, get me and this whoever that is some shots.
right.
Get
Yeah,
us some drinks." 5-night cruise, $700,
yeah, that's,
and that was a shocker.
I bet.
I was like, "Oh my god." And that's back
Yeah.
when we really didn't have no money. It ain't like we got a whole lot of money now by no means, but we really didn't have no money then. And I was like, oh, I might come home to a broken home. But luckily, she did her magic, and we are still together. Boom, love story.
Heck yeah. That's one of the greatest love stories I've ever heard.
It is kind of sweet, ain't it? I know
Yeah,
they need to make a movie out of that.
they should. Okay, so that's the ins and out of the drink package. So talk for 20 minutes to answer the question, which I said it wasn't going to be a simple yes or no. It's going to be
And it's not.
situational.
Yeah.
For my situation, I get 5 free drinks a day and free drinks as long as I'm in the casino, but my cabin mate does not. So yes, the drink package is worth it for me because now there's some days on this last cruise I was on, I had 3 drinks one day. That day it was not worth it, but there was 3 days on that cruise that I went over 15, which
Yeah.
balanced and it all balanced out. So yes, it is worth it for me. I wish it was different, but it is what it is. I'm on vacation. I'm gonna have a good
Oh
time.
yeah. And that's the main thing. We're sitting here talking about, oh, you don't need to spend money on that, or you need to spend money on this. Go on a cruise, spend your money the way you want to spend your money, and have a
Exactly.
amazing time. You don't have to go by what we say. We're just here giving our opinions. That's it.
Right.
Our
Yep.
opinions are not set in stone, or they're not sit down from the cruise gods to your ears. We're just giving our humble opinions.
That's right. Yeah. Don't ever take and run with anything we
Mm.
say, and because it might get you into trouble
Yeah,
sometimes.
you might get in trouble. You might, you
Yeah.
might find yourself in cruise jail or something.
Yeah. So when you retell the story, well, JD said, well, no, JD said what he would do. Yeah. So
Yeah.
for me, I think it's worth it. And there's just a peace of mind being on vacation, knowing that when the waiter comes around and says you want a drink and you hand them your ship card and there's going to be no bill to come afterwards because you've already paid it on the front end. Anywhere
Yeah.
you go on the ship, you can just stop in. They're serving drinks and slide your ship card over to them, and it's
Yeah.
already bought and paid for. There's a peace of mind that goes with that. But
Oh,
I
yeah.
would love to save that $1,000.
Yeah. And even just like you were saying just now, say you got a drink you really didn't care for. Guess what? You ain't even got to drink that damn thing if you got the drink package. You scoop
True.
that thing down the way and hey, I need something else,
Yeah,
That's
true.
that drink package. When you think of it like that, it makes it sound amazing, which it is. It is. I'm not going to lie and say it's not. It is. It is what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Let's talk about some of the bars.
Ooh, some of our
So
favorite things.
I don't have the exact statistics from every ship in the fleet, but I'm going to say even the smallest ship has at least 6 bars.
I would say yes.
And that's, your pool bar. You're going to have a bar in the casino.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have whatever version of English pub. It depends on the ship
Agree.
you are on, what it's called. But, they're all the same.
Mm-hmm.
You got your if you go watch a show, you can order drinks in there.
Mm-hmm.
You can order drinks at dinner.
Yep.
So, I mean, I would
Schooner bar.
Schooner
They've
bar.
all
Oh
got a
yeah,
schooner bar.
exactly. So
I mean,
that's 7 right there. Places
yeah.
to order drinks. And there's many more. So,
Oh
but
yeah.
as far as bars go, those vary by ship. I think schooner bar is probably the schooner and English pub are probably universal across all
I believe so.
ships.
They've all got a schooner bar, and I'm pretty sure they've all got some type of, like you said, some type of pub in there, and they're all named every last one of them got a different name, so we're not gonna sit here and try and name all
Yeah.
those pubs, but they've all got a pub.
I think the last one I was on, it was Bow and Stern, but the one before that, it was Crown and Compass.
It's so many, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
Every last one of them are different. So you gotta think, what is it, 28, 29 ships in the fleet? 29 different,
Right.
pubs.
Yeah.
And that's crazy that they come up with that many friggin' names for each one of these pubs. Because I think one of them is something like Duck and Dog, and
Yes.
there is just so many.
And I'm trying to
But
remember the ship I'm about to go on, the Radiance. It is called the Quiver or Quill or something. And I
might
don't
be
know.
some Quiver and Quill.
Yeah.
Might be something like that.
Yeah, Quiver and Quill maybe. But anyway, regardless, each bar on the ship has its signature drinks. You want your frozen daiquiris and stuff like that. That is like a poolside bar thing. That's their specialty out there, is all your blended drinks.
Yeah. And like on the newer ships, that would be like your lime and coconuts. Your lime and coconut bars. And I think on the older ships, I think they're just still called poolside bar, to be honest with you. Unless it's been revamped or something.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it actually is poolside bar on a couple of them. Then you have like your solarium bar on the ships that have the solarium. And don't get me wrong, you can get, with a couple exceptions that I know of, you can get any drink you want at any of the bars. We're just talking about some of the bars specialize in different things.
Yes.
Like you're not going to go to the martini bar and expect anything less than the martini, right?
Right.
although you can order Jack and Coke, or
you could get a Jack and
rum
Coke,
and Coke,
but
whatever.
That's not, if you're going, like you said, if you're going to the martini bar, you probably want yourself a martini. You know what I'm saying? At least that's the way I look at it.
Unless it's an espresso martini, then you want that stout.
Yeah, then you got to go down to the
espresso
pub.
martini. That's right. But
that one would have to be found at the pub.
And with the exception of a couple ships, Boleros, that's all your South American type of drinks, like your mojitos, margaritas, our favorite, the Joropo.
Oh man, you've ruined me, JD. You have ruined
that Joropo.
I'm telling you, you have ruined me with the Joropo. I can't get enough of that friggin' drink.
Oh, yeah, I love them.
Yeah, I even sang a song for it. If the Slot Whisperer knew how to work TikTok a little bit better and create a video, she probably would have put that thing on there by now.
Oh, we got to figure it out.
Oh no, we don't.
Yeah. That's. Keep checking the TikTok, people. It is coming. I promise you. I promise it's coming.
Oh, yeah, that was a
good
night.
Okay.
That was awesome.
Let's see. Man, let me just spout out a couple of my favorite. So here's the thing. I have favorite bars to hang out at, and then I have and those bars might not necessarily have my favorite drinks in them, but I'm going to drink something.
Oh, yeah.
So
I'm the same way.
The English pub, that stout espresso martini, can't live without it.
That's a good choice. Good choice. You got me hooked on those too, as a matter of fact.
Oh, man.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah. And I love espresso martinis, and I don't know how I feel about saying that out loud, but I love espresso martinis, and so they're all good. Like the one I order at dinner, I always order one at dinner every night. It's not the stout, but it's still good.
And here's the thing. It's not that I even really care about martinis, or, I don't normally drink a martini.
Right.
know?
Exactly.
But when you told me about that, espresso, and I have had an espresso martini, but then you told me about the stout espresso martini. And I was like, huh, that sounds pretty tasty. And I'll be
Yeah.
damned if it wasn't. It was better than the regular espresso martini. And I was like, well, I guess I got to put this into the rotation now.
Yep.
So
Yep.
yeah, and
Yep.
that's pretty much the only martini I drink.
Yeah, me too. I've tried a couple other ones before.
Yeah.
I just,
Yeah.
I don't know. They don't do anything for me.
No. For one, the glass it's hard enough to you can't there's no quick movements with that stupid glass, right?
Yeah. I got a funny story about that. I was in the English pub on my last cruise, and I almost forgot all about this till you said that. This guy walks up and he goes, I want an espresso martini, but I don't like the way I feel holding that martini glass. Can you just put it in a regular glass? So they made him a stout espresso martini and just put it in a regular pint glass.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Maybe I
it
ought
was
to do
funny.
that.
Well, he looked over at me and he was laughing. And he had his buddy with him, and he was laughing at him too. Because his buddy just went up and ordered some kind of, like a Guinness beer or something. And his
Right.
buddy's like, can I have an espresso martini? Yeah.
I can understand that. Well, for one, that the glasses, they put it to the brim.
Yeah.
Every espresso martini I've ever had, it's to the brim. And
Yeah.
you can barely get that thing to your mouth before it's falling out of the glass.
Right.
I'm like, why do they do that?
Yeah, depending on where I'm at in the night, if that's, right around within my first 5 drinks, I can navigate that glass pretty good. Towards the end of the night, I start ordering them.
Yeah.
I'm wearing some of it.
Oh yeah, because I'm two-handing it. I look like like I ain't never had a drink in my life, and I'm just that's stupid. Whatever. That visual probably didn't look good, but
Oh, that's funny.
Oh shoot.
Give me a rundown of your favorite, just drinks aside, your favorite bar to hang out at. Let's go top 3. Top 3.
Well, and here's the thing. My top 3 are gonna be from when I was on the Icon, because
Okay.
the bars on, it's a shit ton of bars on there. But I've got a top 3 that I loved on the Icon that are now my actual top 3 bars. The first one is gonna be the Hideaway Bar. And that's that, where you see that picture of the infinity pool and people are looking out the back end of the boat over the edge and that thing.
Right.
That bar is a friggin' amazing, man. And the best drink on there is called Oh My God. And it makes you say that when you drink it. It's a
Really?
good friggin' drink. The only downside to that drink is when they serve it to you, it's got this flower thing on it, which I pick off and flick away anyway. But that's the only downside to it. The drink itself, amazing.
Wow.
The next one is going to be the Overlook Bar. And that's that bar for people who have been on an Icon class. It's the bar that's in the Overlook area behind the Aquadome. And I mean, the bar itself looks beautiful to begin with. And they've got some good drinks, but I'm not trying to sound all sissified or anything, but they got these spritzers over there, right?
Uh-huh.
And they're delicious. They're refreshing as shit, man. I mean, you can drink a couple of those, you feel like, I'm ready for the night, man. It just, I don't know, it perks you up because it's so refreshing. I don't know. It's just craziness to me. And of course, my other one is always going to be Playmakers. Playmakers is always going to be one of my favorite bars just because, I can watch some sports, sometimes not the sports I want to watch. Could be cricket and all that goofy crap.
Yeah.
But, sometimes I can actually watch some good sports on there, and they've got some signature stuff there. I don't care for the signature stuff. I go for mostly the atmosphere, and, most times the service is amazing. You know what I'm saying? So that's my
Right.
top 3.
Yeah, and Playmakers, it's just a homey feel to it. I mean, Playmakers is the kind of bar that's the kind of bar I go to at home. It's like a sports bar. That's
Yes.
exactly what it is. Um, okay.
So
Um,
what you got?
I'm gonna say the English pub.
Uh-huh.
That is in my top 3. The mason jar for the ships that have the mason jar.
You know, I've been slipping on that one. When you came back and showed me all that, I've been slipping on the mason jar.
Oh,
I
man.
couldn't believe that menu you told me about. I was like, "What?" And I love an old fashioned.
Yeah, so people, if old fashions are your thing or even, straight up bourbon, straight up whiskey, even your whiskey and Coke or, bourbon and Coke, whatever, mason jar is the place to go. Some old fashions you would never think existed. They have them. They have a peanut butter and jelly, comes with little peanut butter jelly sandwiches. They have some kind of apple turnover old fashioned that comes with an actual apple turnover. Just crazy stuff.
I'm
But anyway,
telling you,
so
man, you told me that, and I was like,
yeah,
"What?" Because
yeah,
I've had the PB&J, right? And I
hmm,
didn't think, they ain't got nothing else. This PB&J is probably it, which is it's pretty good to me. It was
right,
delicious to me. But then you came back and you was like, man, they've got a whole list of stuff. And I was like, what? I
yeah,
missed all
yeah,
that? Oh man.
yeah. But and then they got other things that aren't old fashions. Like your julep, whatever those julep drinks are, and
Gotcha.
yeah, and they've got some. I'm not a bourbon connoisseur by any means. So when I say this, if you are a high end bourbon guy and you go to the mason jar and you were like, what was he talking about? From what I was told sitting there, they have like top shelf stuff in there. Like you can order Pappies. And I get
Oof.
that's like a high end
That
bourbon
is
is
very high
Pappies.
end.
But you can order that in there. And they've got a couple other one, Old Forester and some of this other stuff people were talking about being high end. But
I'm hitting it up on my next cruise.
you got to. You got
I'm
to
hitting
send
it
me
up.
some pictures.
I'm hitting that. I'm going to because I can't believe I have been sleeping on that this
Yeah,
bad. Did not know that that even existed. I knew the bar was there, but I didn't know that that menu existed.
right. And for my third one, I'm going to concur with you and say Playmakers. I mean,
Yes,
for the exact reason I already said it, it's home away from home kind of feel, even though I'm on vacation, kind of, I don't know, the vibe is just very, it's sports bar.
it's a good vibe, because everybody 9 times out of 10, anybody who's at the sports bar is sports minded. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're
Yeah.
there for a reason. Sometimes not so much. It could be you just, you pass by. Hey, look, ooh, a sports bar. Go in and you can tell those people they ain't sports minded. They're just there for a little drinky drink, maybe to eat some food. And that's
Yeah.
fine too. But the vibe, like you said, good vibe. I like it.
Yeah. And there was other bars, like if we said, top 5, I would have added some others, but
Oh
some of the
yeah.
other bars are more my favorite spots based on entertainment and not really the bar, if that makes sense. Like Schooner.
Oh yeah.
That's one of my
Yeah.
favorite spots on the ship, but I wouldn't say it's one of my top 3 favorite bars.
Gotcha.
Um,
Yeah.
it's entertainment. It's like going to see a show to me.
I agree. I agree.
When I've been on some larger group cruises, I have hung out in Schooner without there being music just because, the seating arrangement in there, you could sit with 10 people, 15 people all
Uh-huh.
together and
Yeah.
just sit and BS for a little while, plan your next move or whatever. So I have been in there when music wasn't going, but most of the time I'm there. The
Oh
piano
yeah.
guy or girl is rocking out.
Yeah, and what I try to do most times, I don't always succeed, but depending on whatever ship it is I'm on, be it a new ship, a ship I haven't been on before, or a ship I have been on before, I still like to look up the bars and just do a, mini bar crawl. Not even yeah, you can't even consider it a bar crawl. I just make my way to, a few of the bars. So I remember that they're there in case I'm in that vicinity at any point in time. I know where I can get me a drink.
Right, exactly. And, every place you go on the ship, with the very few exceptions, you can order a drink, a show, um, at the pool, dinner. I mean, anywhere you go, really, you're either going to
Yeah.
walk past one or they're going to serve drinks there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And I found, it's not that I sit at that, the bar that's by El Loco Fresh, the, Cantina Fresca, and I'm not sure if they put one after they did the amp on the, Allure, but it's like a, margarita bar.
I know what you're talking about. I haven't seen one yet, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, on, of course, they had it on the Star, they had it on, I'm not sure if I don't think they had it on the Oasis. I'm pretty
No,
sure they didn't.
no.
Um, I know they've had it on a couple of the other ones. They had it on Odyssey. Well, anyway, it's called Cantina Fresca, and like I said, it's not that I sit and do anything at that bar other than get this one margarita, Fuego Fiesta, maybe Fuego. It's Fuego something, fire something, hot, and it's got some kick to it, but it is delicious.
Fuego Fiesta, you're right. A cocktail featuring Patron Silver, dry Caraco, guava syrup, strawberry puree, hot honey, and black salt rim.
Yeah, yeah, that thing. It's pretty freaking delicious.
Some honorable mentions. Let's do this. I'm going to give everybody a task. You know how you and I give each other tasks for
Uh-huh.
our next cruise?
I do.
I'm going to give everybody a task. If you go on a ship that has a Boleros, I want you to try mine and Kenny's favorite drink at Boleros, called the Joropo.
Yes. I think everybody would love that drink.
Oh, absolutely. It's so refreshing. It's light. Yeah. Now, some people make it better than others.
Right.
So I
But
would
they get the
say,
gist of it.
yeah. So for example, real quick, there is lime juice in that drink. I'm not a huge fan of lime juice. If they make it right, you can hardly tell the lime juice is in there.
Yeah, because I would never know.
Right. Some bartenders are very heavy-handed with their lime juice, though, and that's all you taste.
Gotcha.
And when that happens, I'll wait till there's a different bartender there, and I'll go up and order another one.
Gotcha.
But again, a perk of a drink package. If you don't like it, you don't drink it.
Yeah, send it back.
So honorable mention, the Joropo at Boleros. If you go to the English pub, we've already talked about it for 15 minutes. The stout espresso martini, the poolside bar, or the lime and coconut, whatever they call it on your ship, ask for a Miami Vice, half strawberry daiquiri, half pina colada.
Yes.
Get it made with a Kraken rum floater on top.
Yes. The best.
That is key.
I had forgotten all of it. I haven't had one in a while because all these other new drinks have been coming into the stable, and that one's been kind of pushed to the wayside, but I do love a Miami Vice. Oh, yes.
That's the first drink I get on every cruise.
Is it?
First drink. Yep. Yeah, I've made it like a tradition.
Mine's usually just a vodka tonic with a wedge of lime, and that's my first drink of the day of the cruise.
Really?
Yeah. That's my little tradition. There's never
you basic ass.
I'm a basic bitch when it comes to my first drink of the day. I gotta ease into it, baby. Now, I will take that back. My first drink of the day when we were in New York or New Jersey, out of New Jersey, my first drink of the day was a stout martini.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Mason jar. Get you if you like Jack and Cokes, it's called a No Joke Smoke and Coke.
I'm doing that. I saw that video, dude. That looks amazing.
Man, It's great. And if you're an old-fashioned person, get any of the old fashions in there. Another honorable mention, if you like old fashions, again, go to the Schooner Bar and get the what's it called? The toasted
Toasted
marshmallow
marshmallow old fashioned. Yeah,
old
it's good
fashioned.
there too. Yes,
That is
sir.
pretty good there. What else? Hey,
Uh,
mudslides. I like to have me a mudslide every now and then. And I tell you
oh yeah.
what, when I was on the Oasis and the Symphony, the best spot, this is going to surprise you. I tried probably 3 different venues for a mudslide. The best one on both ships was at the karaoke bar.
Really?
I I don't know. They're using the same stuff. I don't know how it worked out, but yeah,
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
was the best ones.
the Slot Whisperer loves a mudslide. She loves
Yeah.
those. Now, again, she don't drink that much, so she her drinking consists of, maybe 5 drinks the whole cruise. So, you know,
Oh, yeah.
there's that.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah.
she's knocking them back, boys.
Can you think of any honorable
Um,
mentions, tasks for
you,
people to try?
you say you indulge just a little bit too much the night before, and you could probably get this at any bar. I don't think it's going to matter which one. I've had them just about at every bar. A Bloody Mary.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
you a Bloody Mary, get your mind right, and get back in the game.
Heck yeah. Where's the best one from that, in your opinion?
The best I've had, it's probably been from the lime and coconut.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, that's the best one I've had, and I've had them just about at any bar. I've even had them in the Windjammer. You know how
Yes,
they
I
set
have
up
too.
them bars sometimes? I've even
Yes.
had them from there.
Right.
If I'm feeling right and I need a Bloody Mary at that point in time, yeah, I'll get me one. But I think the
Yeah.
best one I've had is right there at the lime and coconut at the pool.
Nice. Okay. Oh, I think we've given people a quite the list. I mean, if they do all those in one day,
No
that's going
doubt,
to be a
they
good
might
night.
need a Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was yeah, that's a pretty hefty list.
Yeah. And as soon as I get on a ship that has that, what'd you call it? The Fresca, Cantina
Cantina
Fresca.
Fresca. Oh yeah,
I'm
you
going to
got to
try
try
that,
those.
that Fuego Fiesta.
Fuego Fiesta.
And I also
Yeah.
want to try, I'm intrigued. I'm looking at their list here. They have a pineapple jalapeno
Mm.
margarita.
I haven't tried that one, but I tried that Fuego and it's pretty good. So I'm willing to bet that the pineapple jalapeno one's pretty good too.
Yeah, just real quick from their menu, it is a popular spicy option made with Jose Cuervo Gold, sour mix, pineapple juice, and fresh muddled jalapenos and pineapples.
Mm.
Woo!
Sounds good.
Heck yeah.
Sounds good. I might have to get that one too.
Yeah, you have to try
Ah.
it.
Uh, so I do have a question.
Okay.
And you're the only one out of the two of us who have been to it. The pesky parrot.
Yes, like you forget about the menu at the Mason Jar, I forgot about the pesky parrot. Pesky parrot has a lot of your Bahama Mama, Rum Runner kind of drinks, not the
Hmm.
frozen, but so you know how like the difference between a frozen margarita and a regular margarita? Well, the regular margarita is the type of stuff that they serve there. A lot of your
Gotcha.
really sweet pineapple juice
Uh,
added and
yeah,
mango juice.
sugary. Oof.
Yes. But the
Like
vibe in
thick.
that place,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. You add all of that and simple syrup, and whew,
Yeah.
you'd be in a
Yeah.
diabetic coma if you're
I know.
diabetic.
Like one dude said, "What you got?" I got that diabetes.
But the vibe in there is really cool. If you are on a ship, I don't care if you don't drink. If you're on a ship that has the pesky parrot, go sit in there for a little bit. Just the vibe, the lighting in there, the decor in there. It's a cool spot.
Nice.
They're
I'm gonna have to. I'm not. I'm on the Utopia in about a month, and I can't remember if it has it or not. I'm gonna have to look it up again. But
yeah,
I hope it
but
is.
but people, if you're on a ship that has the pesky parrot, go in there. But like I said, it's your Mai Tais and Blue Hawaiians and all those fruity, sugary, foo-foo
Yeah.
drinks.
Who
But
knows? I might pass that up because I'm gonna have to go to the Mason Jar and go to the bar.
well, here's
Cause
the thing. Remember, like we said early on, even if you don't like those sweet, sugary drinks, you can order anything you want in there.
yeah, true.
I did one, and then I switched to my go-to, which is Grey Goose and soda water. I
Basic
had a
bitch.
couple of those. Yeah, yeah. I knew that was coming as soon as I said it. Yeah.
For all the shit we talk about drinking, yes, we do go back to a basic drink. You always got to ground
Yes.
yourself,
Yeah.
right?
And what's funny is I've
Yeah.
exclusively drank vodka and soda water for so long. I know where I'm at and I know where it's going to take me, and I know when to let my foot off the gas. Other drinks that you don't drink a whole lot, you don't drink them very often. You don't know what's going to happen. 5 minutes after you drink it, you might feel fine, but then 15 minutes later. So
yeah.
if you're trying to last all night,
10 toes up,
stick with what you know sometimes. You're right.
Yeah. I know how many vodka tonics I can drink and be good.
Yeah.
Change it to something else. Not sure. I'm
too.
just shooting craps then.
Exactly. I hope we made the muddy water a little bit clearer. Again, is the drink package worth it? That's entirely based on your situation. If it's a 2-person room and one person doesn't really drink and the other person wants to get wild, it might not be for you. You might have to pay as you go.
Yeah. It's all in what you think you can and can't drink. You can't go by what somebody else tells you.
Here's the best blanket answer I could give to that, just, in closing. If you drink between 7 and 10 drinks a day, your drink package is worth it right there.
Right.
But if you're a person that only has a drink with dinner, a specialty coffee in the morning, no, it's not worth it.
Exactly.
Yep. All right, shipheads. Until next time.
Hey, don't forget, go to the website, check out what we got.
TalkingShipShow.com.
Hell yeah.
See ya.
Bye.